Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to show you how to go through the mines a whole lot faster than what you've probably been doing. So, first things first, you need materials. Now you're going to need a pickaxe. Now I've recently just upgraded to the super pickaxe, which means I can mine through anything without having to charge it. If you don't have that, I recommend at least getting a gold pickaxe. That way you can go through the entire mines. And if you also have your fishing rod, that'd be great too. Also have some food on you, and if you can, get yourself an energy drink and a Vigorade, or Ener drink actually, which is why we're at the clinic, because this is where you get them. So go to the clinic. If you don't have these things, talk to him. Grab yourself a drink. He only sells one at a time, and this will help like just restore your stamina. Now we're gonna head off to the mines. So hopefully you have the anywhere door, and you can go back and start mining. So other than really the first mine, or the first rope in the entrance, after you find the first rope, it's kind of easy. So luckily I already found it. Now the hack that I've kind of noticed with mining is try to be near the rope. Usually the rope is within the 2 rows of where the rope is. So if your rope is there, I would mine those first 2 rows. If you don't see the rope, which as you can see right here, haven't found it, I would go ahead then and proceed to the other side and mine 2 rows. And usually you're able to find it a lot faster. So we're gonna go through all 10 levels if you include the one at the entrance. We're gonna go through all of them and head to the bottom way faster than you've ever done before. So just keep mining. It's gonna take a little while, but we'll get there fast and you'll see it. So I like to do 2 rows of where it was and then move to the other side. Now that doesn't mean that the rope can't exist in the middle. It can. It is a little bit RNG, but I've just noticed personally, when you mine like that, when you do it like this, like kind of row system that I've figured out, you just tend to find it a lot faster. So if you're in this situation where you don't find it on the two sides, go ahead and then go back and mine through, and then usually you find it. Usually you can find it quick. You'd be surprised how many times the rope is really nearby. And this will save you a lot of time, effort, stamina. Also, if you haven't already upgraded your stamina, because currently I'm at 150, that is also done by Regis as well too, by going to the clinic and buying his special drinks. They are expensive to buy, but if you buy all of his special drinks, you can permanently max out your stamina at 150. This is better than just kind of like randomly pickaxing through the whole mines. So here we go. We're just gonna keep going. You can also, just in case, like I said, usually it's near the rope. You'll save a lot more food, a lot more stamina. There you go. Now when it's in the middle like this, I never really know where it's going to be at. I would just stick to the rope as close as possible. So if your goal is just to try and get to the bottom, or try to get to the last two mines, this is how I personally would do it. And you see we're going through it fast. We're already on 6, and we started like around what, 11ish. I find this method to be a lot quicker because the mines are quite a grind in this game. It's a little bit unfortunate, because in some of the more recent Story of Seasons games or Harvest Moon games, they've kind of improved mining. That way you can mine multiple plots, but this one has Doraemon Story of Seasons sort of takes an OG take on it. They kind of go back to like almost like the PS1 days. So you're just doing individual like plots. You know, when you're in this situation, of course. All right, now I gotta go ahead. So right now my stamina is at 5. Just go ahead, do a Vigorade. You see that will take you up to 100. If you have the energy drink, which it says it's random depending on the time of day. I notice when it's the daytime, it just boosts me up. And then you can just keep mining. There we go. I find this method to be a lot easier than me just mining around trying to figure out where they've put the rope. So a good rule of thumb is just to be near the ropes and mine near the ropes. And if you don't see it in the first like 2 rows of where you're at, just try the other side. Alright, so I'm gonna try this side again. Bingo. Yeah, usually the first 2 or 3 rows, and you're good. And you can see what the super pickaxe does. It basically lets you go through any kind of stone slab without charging. It only consumes 1 stamina every time. So let's see if we get lucky. Nah, it's probably on the other side. There we go. Usually when I'm at like, well, and also if you've been playing this game, you know that you can't ever go back on the levels. So usually when I get to like around 8, I start to mine everything, but I'm just showing you for like video purposes of just how I kind of handle going through the mines. Because before, this thing almost used to take me to like 7 p.m. and you can see I've already found it. Now if I was like mining for gems like the sapphire, emerald, ruby, diamond, I would just go ahead and pickaxe all of this just to maximize getting those items. But you can see just how much quicker we went through the mines. And it won't take you the whole day to do it. And you'll just also consume a lot less stamina this way. So let me know if any of this information was super helpful. And if you haven't reached to the bottom of the mines yet, I'll go ahead and show you in a second what's at the bottom, which is why I brought the fishing rod. So we're nearly there. Oh, it's funny, you can't even charge with the super pickaxe. It just takes out. It just only lets you do 1. Alright, so we've done all that, and at the bottom, you can go fishing. Alright, so let me know if this video was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you next time. Leave a comment below, like the video. See you later.